Now, people are going to hate you no matter what. But when I realized Carroll-Ott hated me, I couldn't even put it in words. I was being drugged, so I couldn't understand it. I went to her house when her daughter was back from California. She found she had cancer again. And I get in the house, and as soon as I get in there, Carroll-Ott's son gives me a hug, which I think is weird because I've never met that boy in my life. I couldn't tell you who that boy was. First time meeting him, he gives me a big-ass hug. And then as the years went past and everybody said I lived in California, I thought about Carroll-Ott's daughter, who actually lived in California before she died. And I thought to myself, I hope I wasn't part of that shit. And it made me hate Carroll-Ott. Carroll-Ott, who ran her own Baltimore firefighter company. She was the one who told me to ask for hazmat. And when I did, they tore my ass upside down. And I never got the hazmat. But I remember walking in the house on the day they kidnapped me, and the firefighters were still in the kitchen. They didn't go in the living room. They knew to. They told me to get the hell out of my own house. Even though all the windows were open. When I thought that Carroll-Ott was involved, and that day I went to her house and her son gave me a hug, but she treated me like shit. She said she brought the house, but we never talked about it. And I couldn't believe she got mad at me because we never talked about it. And I thought, even if we did talk about it, why are you mad at me? She gave me the worst feeling ever, and I realized I ain't never want to be around her again. But then she had her open house at the Grand in May. And Carroll-Ott was my friend. I just couldn't do it. I always try to support her as much as I can. I don't have no fucking money. But I always have to come to her presentations and things like that to show her that she's still my homegirl and all that kind of stuff. But I tell you like this. When you love somebody, now I loved her past Stephanie. I ain't know her as long. But when you love somebody like that, and her mama good to you too, her mama punished me when I stayed at Carroll-Ott's house just for a visit. I was punished. I loved her mother portion. But Carroll-Ott made me feel like shit, and I didn't understand why, because of all the time I've known Carroll-Ott. Carroll-Ott never had a bad word to me. We was always able to talk. That was the best friendship I ever had in the world. Carroll-Ott. She called me when she got pregnant with Portia. She was in Virginia. She called me. When she was pregnant with Portia in high school, she told me and told nobody else. That was my friend. That was my sister. And now I hate her because I think she's involved in this. I don't think there's anything she could ever do to help me. And I don't think there's anything she can do to make me feel better. I saw her on TikTok a while ago. She said her daughter died last September. I'm glad she did. If Carroll-Ott is involved in this, I wish her daughter died at birth.